I want to explain about the ACCA definitions, but I'm not going to spend much time on this because we have a bigger fish to fry. We were born to do this. Let's get started, shall we?
Management accounting, F2.
On management accounting, I want to explain about the total quality management, and it is also relevant in performance management, that is F5. What is it? Total quality management is the process of applying the zero defect philosophy to the management of resources and relationships within an organization as a means of sustaining and developing a culture of continuous improvement of quality which focuses on meeting customer expectations. And we said there are basic three principles, that is to say, get it right first time, continuous improvement of quality, and customer focus.
Financial accounting, F3.
On financial accounting F3, I want to talk about assets and liabilities. What are assets? An asset is an economic resource that is controlled by an entity as a result of past events, out of which future economic benefits are expected to flow into the entity. When we say we have an asset, we are talking about the resources that will generate economic benefits into the entity. Have you ever heard people saying that don't be a liability but be an asset? In other words, they will be saying, please generate economic benefits into the entity. And a liability, what is it? It is a present obligation of an entity that arises from past events, the settlement of which is expected to result in an outflow of resources from the entity embodying economic benefits.
Financial reporting, F7.
Financial reporting F7, let me just talk about the standard if it's number 13, fair value, where we say fair value is the price that will be received to sell an asset or paid to transfer a liability in an orderly transaction between market participants at a measurement date.
Audit and assurance, F8.
On audit and assurance, I want you to understand about professional skepticism. Yes, we say that don't just believe information at its face value. So what is professional skepticism? It is an attitude that includes a question in mind, being alert to conditions that may indicate possible misstatements, whether due to fraud or errors, and critical assessment of audit evidence.
Financial management.
What is it? Financial management, this is the acquisition and deployment of financial resources to achieve key objectives. When we say this is the acquisition, this is when you acquire, like you want to get money, you understand? Acquisition and deployment, and are being able to use it effectively so that business objectives are met. And on financial management, the aim is to maximize the wealth of the shareholders.
SBL.
On SBL, let me just talk about effective leadership. Yes, on effective leadership, we can talk about the trait theories where they say that leaders, they are born and they are not made. We are born to do this. Yes, on SBL, we are saying leaders are born and they are not made. That is under trait theories and the ability to have that helicopter factor, where we say the ability to rise above the particulars of a situation and perceive it in the what surrounding context.